Back to On Your Side tonight. A Charlotte woman contacted WBTV for help after paying a local landscaper thousands of dollars for a job that never happened. She says after delays and excuses by the landscapers, she looked into the company and realized she was not the only one experiencing this. Consumer investigator Caroline Hicks started digging into court records, finding a long history of complaints against the family operating Carolina Metro Landscape.
The tree fell down this way and sort of the wall lodged forward.
Emma Way hired Carolina Metro Landscape to help fix this damage caused by a large oak tree falling onto her property at the end of July 2024.
I got a couple of different estimates from different companies, and Carolina Metro Landscape had the best price.
She says they initially quoted her around $39,000. She made adjustments and negotiated, ultimately signing a contract for just over $24,000 and paying a 50% deposit.
It's not work that I can do myself. It requires an expert.
That was in early October. She says the $12,000 check was cashed the same day. Way says they told her they'd start the work at the end of October, but that did not happen.
They never showed up. They did make an attempt to schedule to do work, and then that got delayed twice.
Way is a journalist with WBTV's partner Axios Charlotte. So she started digging deeper into the company, searching the names of the team online, all members of the Blackwell family. They're pictured here on the brochure they gave her. Jeff listed as CFO, his wife Tracy as the owner.
And by that point, I had started growing really suspicious, reading more one-star reviews, finding some past lawsuits against them.
She requested a copy of their insurance certificate.
You could clearly see on the document it was from a 7-Eleven on Central Avenue, and they had just whited out and put their information on it.
She filed a police report. She also filed complaints with the North Carolina Attorney General's office.
So that was the biggest red flag I got. I was like, oh my goodness, I think this is not good. This is not actually happening.
I obtained all copies of complaints to the AG's office, finding that Way is one of 2 people to file complaints against Carolina Metro Landscaping in 2024. There are also 5 other complaints against a company listed as Blackwell Landscaping, dating back to 2019. The address listed for their business is a co-working space near Uptown. In one attorney general's complaint, the customer says he went to the address and, quote, the manager informed us that we were not the first ones who came looking for them, wanting to get our money back. Way also filed a complaint with the North Carolina Landscape Contractors Licensing Board.
Unlicensed cases are a little bit different animal for the board.
Calvin Curvin is the executive administrator for the board. He says the Blackwells are not licensed.
Any estimate, quote, anything that is $30,000 or more for landscape services and you're not licensed would be a violation of the law.
Remember, in the case of Emma Way, she was initially quoted around $39,000. According to court documents, in 2021, a judge ordered Jeff Blackwell permanently restrained from the practice of landscape construction or contracting.
Basically enjoining them from doing that work unless they become licensed.
Curvin says there are multiple complaints under investigation. The status of those is confidential.
So it fell this direction.
As I dug through court records, I found Way is not the only one suing. Another customer filed suit against Cameron Blackwell and Blackwell Landscaping in 2021. In the affidavit, he claims after he filed suit, Tracy Blackwell formed a new business under the name of Carolina Metro Landscape. I also found 2 pending cases in Mecklenburg County for Jeff Blackwell dating back to 2018 for obtaining property under false pretenses and failing to work after being paid. And I also uncovered complaints extending beyond landscaping. In 2018, the State Board of Examiners of Electrical Contractors opened cases against Jeff and Tracy for electrical contracting without a license. A judge ordered both of them to stop. I went to the Blackwell home to try to get their side of the story. No one answered. I also called the phone number listed on the website.
This is Scott.
The person who answered the phone said he was Scott Briscoe, a name that appeared on emails Way received, but is not listed on the brochure or company registration.
We have gotten several complaints from people saying that they've paid you for work, that you have not actually finished the jobs.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are talking about a few customers out of hundreds that we've done, and that's what really gets me is, you're talking about a few customers out of all the other ones that we've done that have great reviews.
There are quite a few cases against you of people who say that you owe them money.
You're talking about someone completely different. It's not even part of our family anymore. You got two different companies mixed up, and that's where the confusion's coming in.
Despite identifying himself as Scott Briscoe, he went on to say Blackwell Landscaping was started by his son.
Now, all that happened to him, that has nothing to do with our company.
In early February, Way won her civil suit against Tracy Blackwell in Mecklenburg County Court. Tracy's attorney is now appealing it. Way is still trying to get the rest of the family served.
Tracy, I'm a reporter with WBTV. Do you have anything to say about the allegations against you? Do you have anything to say about the allegations against you and the landscaping company?
I need to record this, so I'm gonna get off the phone because I can record this and I can show the attorney.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No, I do not, so leave me alone.
We have to fully replace the wall.
As for Way, she is processing the fact she may never get her $12,000 back.
Obviously, anger, frustration that there's people that can just sleep at night and do this over and over again to people. I don't understand it.
At this point, why are you sharing your story?
Yeah, the biggest thing is because unfortunately they're really good at marketing, and I really want to prevent this from happening to other homeowners, to other people in the Charlotte area.
Caroline Hicks reporting for us. Now, there are some simple steps you can take to verify that you are hiring legitimate landscape contractors. First, you can search the company on the licensing board website to determine if they have a license. You can also search the company and names of the team members to look into any potential lawsuits against them. And if you come across a contractor who does not have a license, or if you suspect they may be operating illegally, you should report them to the licensing board. For more information on how to take these steps, find this story under Consumer Solutions on WBTV.com. Turning